Yeah. So scared.
It's not. It's the chorus.
Okay.
Okay. Slipping through my... I was literally shocked. I was literally like this. Slipping through my fingers all the time.
I love that you also looked that up. Hi, it's Megan.
And it's Bree.
And we just want to talk about TV.
Welcome to our podcast,
Unseriesous. Each episode, we're going to cover a TV show, new or old, and have a silly little conversation about it.
So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get unserious. Ooh, Waterloo, honey, honey.
Oh my God, not a mashup. How old are you?
20. 20.
You know what time it is.
We're here.
We are here.
We're back at it.
Every week, baby.
Every week. You know what? We're still here. Every week we manage to show up.
Yeah.
I really don't know how, but
Get
we're here.
someone that's reliable and shows up when they say they will
up.
weekly.
Exactly.
That's us.
And we're here to talk about Mamma Mia.
Ding 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 ding. I was cheated by you, and I think you know when.
Yeah. Yeah. But before we get into it, we need to catch up.
Yeah, because it's
we
been a
haven't
week.
talked.
We don't
so
speak.
long. Every week. It's just, new shit happens.
Shit does happen.
Megan, what shit happened with you?
This week the shit that happened to me is I turned 25.
That's exactly what
Someone
I was
of my dad's friends with on Facebook went, "Welcome to the quarter century club," and I went, "Don't say that to me."
Never say that again.
I said, "I don't even know you." Who is this?
Who is this?
Hold on, our tables.
Oh, don't worry, our table's just falling apart.
Yeah, we're good. So I turned 25. That was a big. Thank you so much. That was a big thing that I went through this week. That I overcame this week. And no, it was lovely. I had a very busy week. Started out strong, winning trivia.
Okay.
Really difficult trivia. Me and my coworkers won trivia.
Nerd.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You wish you could win trivia.
I wish you could. I won Glee trivia.
That's true. We're 2 in a row. First place trivia winner over here. And then I turned 25 on Wednesday. Played some Monopoly.
Yeah.
I did all my favorite things. I played Parks and Rec Monopoly with my friends, and I ordered Wingstop, and I watched Josie and the Pussycats and The Internship. I made sure to see Dylan O'Brien on my big day.
Exactly.
Perfect person wished me a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Was it Miles? Was it his social media person, Ashley? It doesn't matter. Those are my friends.
It was perfect person.
It was perfect. And then took a nap on Thursday, and then on Friday my parents came. And on Saturday, we went to the Bears-Bengals game, which was kind of a flop, but it was an experience.
Kind of a flop, but also an experience.
My coworker was like, "How was it?" And I was like, "It was fine." I would have been, like, great. Like, the Bengals lost, but it was a preseason game, and no one really plays, and it's, like, practice, basically. But it rained. Like, that was the real bummer. It's like, it was fun. Like, I liked the atmosphere. I liked the idea of being there.
Bear down.
I was like, "Bear down, bitch." Simone Biles said, "Bear down, bitch."
And I did.
And she realized she was wearing a Green Bay thing.
Oh, no.
She was, and I was like, "Oh no, Green Bay sucks," or whatever they were saying.
Yeah, the Bears hate. That's their arch.
That's wild.
That's like their
So that's
Steelers.
tea. They need to get her some merch. But bear down, bitch. I guess bear down. It's third down. I was like, I like the idea of being at a football game, but not in the rain and not like all the way up in nosebleeds where I have to hike to my seats and then like they run out of food and that was really difficult.
Yeah, you get my soft pretzel.
Yeah, Bree didn't get her soft
That was
pretzel.
my biggest loss.
Yeah, that was tough. And then we like left because it was raining again. But I love football. It's almost football season, so get ready for my weekly football thoughts.
Oh my God, not a segment of
My
weekly
work
football
fantasy football draft is next week, so big things are coming.
Oh no. You better win.
Fingers crossed. I did okay my team did good last year. We didn't win.
Are you gonna have a new team?
I think so.
That's good.
So like depends on who signs up, and they try to like pair people that like some people that know fantasy football, some people who don't, and like people you don't I think normally work with, but I'm like, I just want to be with my work besties.
Football.
You want to sign up?
Yeah.
You like get on the Google sheet and everyone's like, who is this?
Who
Who is this?
Who is this?
I did it. I left my wife.
I just liked winning March Madness, so I need another thing to win.
Yeah.
I like winning.
So true. That's me at trivia. So yeah, I like football, but I don't like when it rains when I'm trying to enjoy football and like look at Joe Burrow from a touchdown, call the amateurs and cut them from the team. Travis and Patrick were playing though yesterday or whenever their game was.
That gives me the ick. What?
I mean, yes, fuck them. I'm wearing my Taylor Swift cardigan. I'm like, fuck Travis. No, for legal purposes, love Travie, but don't. I'm not rooting for the Chiefs.
Season,
but during football season, it's Jover. That meant that had layers. There were layers to that.
Yeah.
During football season, it's bear down, bitch.
It's bear down. I'm officially just a Bears fan.
No, I'm hooday, bitch.
I have to go bear down.
I have to support my man Joe Burrow and the Bengals and Jamar and T and the Big Three. And that's going to start soon. But yeah, they're going to have to get it together for the actual games. And I believe in them.
Eh.
Okay, enough about football. Then
Enough
we
about
went to dinner at Summer House in Chicago, and that was so good. I love pasta. I love cookies.
Oh, those cookies are
I love
good.
dinner with my friends, and then we went to the Emporium arcade and played some old pinball machines and some games, and then we came back here, and my friends gave me some really lovely gifts. Don't worry, they gave me a Bridgerton puzzle.
Don't worry about
Don't worry,
it.
Colin is on there,
Don't
and
worry,
he's not
Colin,
ugly.
We questioned the puzzle if Colin was on there for a while.
But there we found
that
him.
can't be Colin.
But Colin was there, and we played Wavelength, which is really fun. We could probably work that into this podcast somehow. I feel like we can find a reason to play that on this. And then we watched Mamma Mia to wrap up the week.
And you know what? What do you do when you want to wrap up the week? You watch
both Mamma Mias, and all that was playing in my head was dun, 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 dun. I was like, I need to go to bed.
I
Was cheated by you, and I think you know when.
wish.
But that was my birth week, big 25 week. Oh yeah, my parents took me to brunch. That was lovely. And then I didn't cry as much as I thought I would. That's huge.
That's
really
huge.
growing at
That's
25.
huge.
The brain is
25.
fully developed.
The frontal lobe is fully forming.
I'm fine. No mental illness anymore at 25.
It's all done. It's patched up.
It's just like, there's like a Band-Aid.
Harmonies in there.
Yeah, I'm flawless. At 25. That was my birthday. And Bree was there too.
Oh, yeah, I happened to
Bree took all the pictures of me.
I happened to find your
Bree,
birthday.
take me a picture.
Yeah, I just took the pictures.
Yeah, she wasn't there as a guest. She was
I
there
was
as
there as a photographer.
Yep. But yeah, it was lovely. What a time.
Yeah.
Bree,
What a week.
What a
Now
week.
it's Monday. I'm like, but
I
it's
know.
Mamma Mia time.
But it's Mamma Mia Monday.
It's Mamma
But this
Mia
is coming out on a Thursday.
Mamma Mia all week long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did all of that.
Ditto plus one.
Me too. Me too, girl.
Same girl.
What else have I done? I have to gear up for our big episode coming up next week.
Oh yes.
Emily Henry
Smackdown. TM.
TM. I'm halfway through People We Meet on Vacation.
Yes.
So, you know what? I gotta finish up. I gotta research Boots on the Ground.
Yeah.
Because I'm gearing up.
I need to read Happy Place. I'm gonna do that once I edit this, whatever this is.
Mess is.
Yeah.
This
It's Mamma Mia.
It's literally Mamma Mia. I've been like emotionally unstable
Yeah.
because of
Mamma Mia.
Okay, yeah. But what else have I done? Nothing.
Yeah. I haven't started Emily in Paris yet, so stay tuned.
I've abandoned all my other books. I said, fuck this. Emily Henry's all that matters.
That's so true.
I'm like, that's so.
Oh wait, can we mourn
so
really quick?
true.
Where is he?
Oh wait, yeah.
He's all the way over there.
Wait, oh
Seymour.
yeah. Speaking of this shit, and speaking of also People We Meet on Vacation,
Emily Bader,
it
Miss
all
Poppy.
connects back
Miss Poppy Wright.
to the cancellation of
My Lady Jane. Horse Husband Summer abruptly
Is
cut
over.
short.
Was canceled immediately.
That's awful.
They reviewed that horse husband Summer, and they took it away.
They giveth and they taketh away. My Horse
Take
Husband
it
Summer.
away.
I'm devastated.
No horse husband fall or winter or spring.
No, it's over. It's over. I'm watching this and looking at my man Dominic. My man Seymour.
My Seymour. I can't look at him the same anymore.
This diva.
I'm
so sad. Obviously it like is fresh off the cancellation. Maybe in some world it could get picked up, but God, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of society do we live in where a show exists for under 2 months, is not promoted well, and they're like, nah.
I was shook. I was honestly
Yeah,
shook
because
that
it
got canceled because a lot of people were talking
A lot
about
of people talking about it. Became a big part of the zeitgeist, and I think if they had marketed it better, even more people would be talking about it. And I hate to break it to you guys, that's how TV works. Like, you have to give it some time.
I hate to break it to you guys.
I hate to break it to you. You guys are dumb, and you don't know how things work. And for shows to like become iconic, they don't always blow up overnight. You need time to A, promote it, and B, let it find its audience. You can't do that in 8 episodes for like a month and a half.
Yeah, that's lame.
Lazy,
sloppy,
boring. I hear an agitating, grating voice
in
its fucking Amazon Prime.
Yeah, classic.
It sucks.
Yeah.
But thank God my girl's employed.
But thank God she's employed. Don't know about the other guy.
He'll be okay.
He'll be okay, but my girl is employed.
But my girl's poppy right, bitch!
My girl's poppy right. So I don't
we
really
stand,
know.
we walk, we march.
She was like, oh, and then she's like, poppy right.
She's like, oh, people we went on vacation these. She's like in Barcelona.
She's like in Barcelona. She's like on the.
No, she used to be Jane and Poppy.
I guess she could do both. But
yeah, but
you know
at
what?
least
That's not what they wanted.
At least we have that. I feel like that is softening the blow because my brain is like 25% people meet on vacation just because I'm so excited about that. Maybe that's a lot of a percentage for something I'm not reading.
That's a big percentage.
Maybe like 15%. I don't know what the other percents are. I think Teen Wolf has a little bit of a chunk right now, which just kind of comes and goes.
That's concerning.
Yeah, it's the fall. It's fall is coming. I feel like Teen Wolf is creeping up. Gilmore Girls is creeping up.
That's when.
But more on that at a different juncture.
Yeah. Oh wait, do you want to talk about your big controversy?
I have to make a statement.
I have to make a statement.
Yeah, I feel like it is my responsibility to address things when they come to my attention as someone in the the limelight. As someone in the limelight, I feel like it is my responsibility to speak on issues when they come to my attention.
Wow, you're ready for it.
Because that's what good people do, is that they admit when things are wrong. Unfortunately, I was not wrong.
But unfortunately, I was right.
I really hate to break it to everyone. It came to our attention this past weekend.
Came to our attention. It's a comment that shows.
Good evening. That's how I feel. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. It was brought to our attention via a TikTok that was posted from @unseriesous, our account. In which we posted about a 63-second clip of us discussing Parks and Rec season 1, in which I politely point out that despite, specifically in season 1, the park that was to be built onto lot 48 is a huge focus of the show, specifically in season 1, and continues to be throughout 6 seasons, that you do not see the park. The park is built. Let me go on record and say that I did state this. The park is built. It is completed. It is called the Pawnee Commons.
Yes, ma'am.
They built Morningstar Hotel or apartment complex next to it. But you never fully see the park. And they don't do an episode about it, certainly. Even if you see it for a glimpse, there's no episode. There's no, and this is the park grand opening.
Yeah. She's not cutting a ribbon.
She's not cutting ribbon. She loves to cut ribbon, and they certainly would have cut that ribbon.
They would have cut
I certainly would remember if they cut that ribbon. And people, not so politely, took to the comments, flooded the comments, to point out that I'm apparently, allegedly, a fake fan. It was said to me, quote, "Have you ever watched the show?" And I wish we could pan to every piece of Parks and Recreation merch.
Let me take your hand while you...
Someone said, "Let me take your hand while I tell you this."
Yeah.
And I said, "Take my hand and tell me. What do you want to tell me?" Because I just would love to call to action. Someone to show me.
Yeah.
Let's post this on TikTok. Someone stitch this.
People got real quiet.
People got real quiet as soon as I said, tell me when they show the park.
No one could.
And no one did. Like I said, I can admit when I'm wrong. And it would have been really sucky because that is my favorite show of all time. But I would have been like, oh, damn, I forgot. But no. I Googled it.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. But there was no park to be seen. The park exists. I never said the park doesn't happen. I don't know if other people were like, it's more than that. I'm like, I literally was like, I love this show so much. To me, this show has no flaws. But I think it's funny that they make such a big thing on this park. It's the reason the show starts. And then they don't make it a big thing when it happens. It just is there, but you never see it. They never go to it. And I'm sure it just had to do with like logistics and stuff, or just it became more about Leslie's career and the other characters and what they had going on. But you don't see the park, and apparently, God forbid I say that, and I'm not a real fan for just simply pointing something out that is very interesting about a show called Parks and Rec, and you don't see the park the show is built on. Yeah. And yeah, I really would love anyone to show me where else they see the park and revoke my fan status.
Revoke your card.
My Parks and Rec card. I just was really disheartened as someone who
Take
loves
all your Parks and Rec merch and games away.
I was getting a comment that says, have you ever seen the show? And obviously not everyone knows me. These are random people on TikTok. But then cut to me, who has like Parks and Rec. I was wearing a Parks and Rec t-shirt in the thing. I had the box set in front of us. Has Parks and Rec Monopoly, 2 other Parks and Rec games, several pop figures, just a love for it in general. I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
And I didn't even say anything wrong.
Whoa.
So I'm sorry if people are offended, but I just task you to look inward and then look outward and tell me where the park was.
And then actually look right in the mirror and
look in the mirror and tell me where you see Pawnee Commons fully actualized. Wow. Yeah. I've never thought that it would come down to me being canceled for Parks and Rec. Literally, Leslie's on both the sides of this. Ben is on the laptop I'm looking at right now.
I knew this day would come.
I'm getting canceled because I'm a fake fan. Amy Poehler, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Mike Sure, I'm so sorry.
Amy Poehler probably saw that one once.
And blocked me. We've been waiting for Amy Poehler to see this show just once, and she comes out of context at one of my lowest moments, even though allegedly. Where's the park?
So no park?
If there was a park built in Parks and Recreation, it certainly would have been a spot on Parks and Recreation Monopoly. But no, it was Lot 48, represented by a picture of the pig. So, how about them apples? And that concludes my statement.
That was a good statement.
Thank
You'd
you.
be really good if you got canceled for real.
Yeah, try me. Bear down, bitch.
Bear down. Bear down, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. So what a week.
What a week.
It was my birthday and I got canceled for apparently not knowing enough about Parks and Rec, but actually everyone else is wrong and I'm right.
Yeah.
So
obviously.
Prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong, bitch.
I dare you.
I dare you.
Okay, Bree.
Should I tell you what it's about?
Tell us about Mamma Mia.
I don't know how this is.
We're going to smile and not talk about my cancellation ever again.
I'm talking about it again next week.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Smackdown, but it's me getting smacked down by Parks and Rec fans.
Smackdown.
Okay, Bree.
Let me tell you about Mamma Mia.
Yay!
Don't look at me.
Oh.
Mamma Mia is a 2008 jukebox musical romantic comedy based on the songs of pop group ABBA. The story takes place on the fictional Greek island of Calicori. I don't know how to... Calicori? I think I'm saying that right. I don't know, man. Bride-to-be Sophie reveals to her bridesmaid that she has secretly invited 3 men to her wedding without telling her mother Donna. Irish-American architect Sam Carmichael, Swedish travel writer Bill Anderson, and British banker Harry Bright. One of these men is Sophie's father, and she wants her dad to give her away at the wedding, so she believes after spending time with each of them, she will know who it is. Through a lot of drama and many ABBA covers, the three men agree with Sophie that they do not want the paternity confirmed, each agreeing to be 1/3 of a father for Sophie. Sophie suggests to her fiancé that they postpone the wedding and travel the world. Sam proposes to Donna, revealing that he is divorced and has always loved her. She happily accepts, and they marry on the spot. Woo! Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again is naturally the sequel and prequel. The plot is set after the events of the previous film and is intersected with flashbacks to Donna's youth in 1979, with some scenes from the two time periods mirroring each other. Tragically, it is revealed that Donna has passed on, but that doesn't stop the rest of the characters from singing even more ABBA songs.
Yeah.
And of course, Sophie's grandmother, Ruby, played by the one and only Cher, shows up and sings to her long-lost lover, Fernando.
Naturally.
At the end of the movie, Sophie gives birth to her baby boy Donnie. At the christening, Donna's ghost proudly watches, and they have a final moment before Donna fully passes. Unless. Oh my god.
Unless.
Okay. How do we just focus on the first one for a little bit before I started controversy again? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, should we just dive into the first one?
Yes. When did you watch the first one? Do you remember?
I don't know. I feel like it was, because it came out in 2000. I feel like it was early.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know the exact moment. But I watched it so many times, and then I was so excited for the new one, and then I saw that one in theaters. But I don't know if I watched it right when it came out or what.
Yeah. This is only the second time I've seen it, because we watched it in college, and I think we always had the intention of watching the second one, but we never did. So I'd only seen the first one freshman or sophomore year of college, so 2017, 2018, around when the second one came out. Mm-hmm. Again, we never ended up watching it until now. I'm fresh off the second one, and I will make my statement. Good evening. But yeah, I really liked it, but it's an interesting thing. I feel like I love Mamma Mia, but I don't have years and years and years of built up love for Mamma Mia, but I'm a stan. Yeah. That's what I have to say.
Okay. I know, because I'm trying to remember what year I watched it, because my mom loved it too, and I remember we've watched it so many times. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know when exactly. But yeah, I love Mamma Mia. I've never seen the musical though.
I know, we need to go.
We need to see it.
I want to see how it was interesting. Apparently the director of the movie directed the stage musical, which is really cool. That's obviously really good to have going into an adaptation, because I think it's just the accessibility of Broadway. Growing up, that Broadway shows would come to Cincinnati, and I would see some of them, and obviously I've seen some in New York, you've seen some in New York, but it's I haven't seen everything. And even though things come to Chicago, they're still expensive, and some of them are only here for 2 seconds. Mamma Mia was just here.
Mamma Mia snuck up because I didn't know it was coming,
and then it was only here for 2 weeks, and it's hard to kind of slot everything in like that. Yeah. We tried to get someone to take us to work, and they were like, "How about drinks?" And we were like, "Okay."
What about Mamma Mia?
I said, "What about Mamma Mia?" I said, "Mamma Mia's in town."
Hey, Mamma Mia.
Yeah. So
whenever that comes back, we have to go.
We have to go, because it's an interesting thing of that adaptation. There's obviously book to screen, and then there's musical to screen, and sometimes those slay. Some of them that's what I was gonna say. I feel I haven't seen anything that has gotten adapted, because I've seen Hairspray, the movie, but I've never seen that on Broadway. Or The Lion King, but The Lion King existed first. Or Beauty and the Beast existed before. I guess I've seen both Into the Woods, and I feel Into the Woods did a solid job. But maybe I'm not close enough to the source. I don't know if theater kids are true theater kids that are fully ingrained. Yeah. that are like, no, that sucked. But
No,
I liked
that
it.
was not it, but I liked
Maybe James, what's his name, was there. Corden. But
Oh, no, that's too scary.
But
you
Chris
know.
Pine said, agony! And I was there for that.
What the hell is this?
No, I had a blast. Actually, Meryl's in that too.
Yeah.
We can't lie.
Meryl's
Everything
everywhere.
Meryl touches turns to gold. It doesn't matter if James Corden's there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if Johnny Depp is there. Christine Baranski was there too.
Oh, I love Christine.
Yeah. But it'll be interesting to see Wicked. That is one of the few musicals I've seen, to see how that movie.
I can't.
Movies.
Yeah, that's crazy to
Ends
me.
up
But
being-
I'm ready, but also, huh?
Yeah. So we can't really compare and contrast, but I would assume this is so beloved, regardless of whether or not you're like a true like Broadway musical fan. I would assume it does a good job, especially if the original director is involved.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, then you have things like Mean Girls, which I've yet to watch. I haven't even seen the Broadway show, but I already know that I'm disappointed because I did actually recently listen to Apex Predator,
Yeah.
the new version, and I got pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Not because of the singers, like Ollie Cravalho's in it. It's not her fault, but it's like the changes they did.
It's like, yeah.
But that's not what this is about.
But that's how this is about. We can we'll do the
If we
I
ever
have to watch that one day. I just like can't bring myself to
I
do
know
it.
I haven't been able to stomach it. I wish I'd seen it right when it came out.
I know.
Yeah. If we go see that musical, watch the movie and the movie musical, that counts as a trilogy.
That's a trilogy.
So Mean
go
Girls come
count.
back to Chicago. Anyway, this movie's flawless.
But anyways, this movie's flawless.
This movie's a great movie musical, I'll say it.
This movie's a staple.
Yeah.
And like the songs are just you everyone knows them.
Mm-hmm.
And like I feel like it's more from the movie than the musical.
Well, it's ABBA.
Well, yeah, ABBA, but I don't know. Like there's so much like trending on TikTok, and it's specifically from the movie. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it before all that, but like it's just like it comes back all the time, and it's from the movie.
It just like makes me shook that like ABBA wrote this many bangers.
No, it makes me shook that they wrote a story from ABBA.
Well, that too. Well, it's just like you think like,
They're
it's
like,
kind of like, I'm gonna say it,
ABBA's.
Kesha, every single Kesha single banger.
Banger.
So I think Jukebox Kesha musical.
People said, who says white people don't have culture from this movie?
Like, it's kind of crazy. Like,
That's so funny.
yeah, then your point of like, they heard this song and
They
said,
heard-
we can fit this in. But it is also funny that some of it's just like, well, we're just gonna have them sing it.
No, literally, it's like we have to put this. We have to put this in.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Right. And they were like, we have to name this man Fernando.
Yeah.
That's in the second movie.
That's so specific. Fernando.
Obsessed. Obsessed. It has to be Cher. Okay, wait.
Really like what's going on.
I have to try to center myself on just the first movie. I love it a lot. I think it's tricky because I'm trying not to go into the second movie, but it's one of those things where it's like the first movie is so good and the storyline is so good and the relationships are so good that I feel like that's what makes me sad about the second movie is like you're like, oh, all this like comes together so well, and then they made the second movie that just like all for her to be dead.
Yeah. I feel like that was disappointing, but I mean, you did know, like, I would rather her not be dead.
Yeah.
So I guess Meryl Streep did not want to do it.
I was trying to read that.
They like gave her this idea of her being dead. And she said, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I said, huh?
Right.
But I don't know, like, besides her being dead, I feel like the second movie does do a lot of good things to like commemorate the first movie. Like, I feel like you still, I don't know, like I was still kind of happy because some sequels just really don't do anything to
Right.
And it
like,
made sense. It's like the more emotional side of it, but like
right. It's like objectively it's like good for the story that it's telling.
Yeah.
And I know I've seen Mamma Mia twice.
And for the ABBA songs that there are.
Right. But like if I were in the driver's seat, I don't have my license, but I was in the driver's seat, I wouldn't have made the movie at all. Just because it's
Cancel
like
the movie.
Because like the first one is so iconic, and the first one I think part of that is just like the relationship of these three men and how they all slot in, and like obviously they're like we're all 1/3 of her dad. But then Sam, that's the love of her life.
Sam.
And they build all this out to be like, okay, who's the father, but also like all their specific relationships. And she gets married to Sam just for her to drop dead.
She had to drop dead.
And it's
so
about
he
this
could be a widow.
It's about this mother-daughter relationship, and then that's gone too. And like, I had like a good time with like the flashbacks and obviously getting that gang back together and all the musical numbers and just the dads being her dads. But it's like, the movie's called Mamma Mia, and she's the mama.
She's the Mamma Mia.
And she's Mamma Mia.
You know, Sophie becomes a mama.
Yeah. But like, if you just like look at the first one and you're like, oh, we're gonna do this again, but she's gonna be dead, let's just not do it.
Well, now they're making a third one, so they're really pushing it.
Then there's no option, but she needs to be resurrected.
I think they should have made the second movie and then did that as the third movie.
Right, now she's gonna be dead in two of them.
Filler. But Meryl didn't want to do it.
Yeah, so I'm like, if Meryl doesn't want to do it, maybe you should.
But now she wants to do it.
But
come on, Meryl.
I think it's because she's dead.
She's like, I won't be in it. But maybe they're gonna bring her back to life.
That's what I'm praying for.
Because they brought her as a ghost.
I'm gonna say something.
Sophie says the Cher's there, anything can happen.
You're right. I just think I'm gonna start a fucking, what's it called? Not a controversy. Not a controversy.
Another one.
No. What's the word I'm looking for? A. Like when, like a,
I think I know what you're gonna say, but
what's the word? Like when you think like, the moon landing's fake.
Oh, a conspiracy.
That's conspiracy! My conspiracy is that she is alive.
Unless.
And she's faking her death.
Why? I think it could work.
I don't know, or it's some drama, like Cher's like, oh, everyone loves Donna, but I'm the real star, so I had to send her away.
Exactly, so I just sent her away. I gotta say, I think in the Mamma Mia universe, anything's possible.
Anything's possible, and like, I can't...
And they could do anything, and I'd be like, okay.
Okay.
Cher came in and sang Fernand. I said, okay.
She realized that she never got to travel the world, and she is faking her death.
So she went and traveled. She's like, I gotta get away from this mess.
And she's traumatizing her two best friends, her three baby daddies, and her daughter in the meantime.
She's like, damn, I got locked down in season 1. I got hitched. I gotta get out of here. I wasn't ready.
Fake your death, baby. It's like Pretty Little Liars.
Fake your death.
She's red coat.
She has a red coat on.
I'm like,
I'm so confused. What's gonna happen?
They need to do something. And I did see an article where Amanda Seyfried's like, well, because we killed Donna off, that gives us so much more storylines. I'm like, can the storyline be her then being a ghost? Like, what are we gonna fucking do? Like... Because it just, like, makes me sad. It's, like, obviously, like, she was still in the movie for a little bit. And, like...
She had to fully pass over.
I guess. But it's, like... Bro, when I think of Mamma Mia, you think of fucking Donna. And, yeah, she was in the flashbacks.
She was slim.
But, like, that's not my Meryl. And it's just, like, all the little things that just make me so sad. I forget there was something that made me really... I don't know, just, like, the friends crying.
What's his name? God, Sky. At the beginning, them being apart or about to break up, and then but, like, I mean, that doesn't go anywhere. But
yeah, it's like we're doing the sequel, and everyone
has to be like, sad.
They bring them all together by the end, but I'm like, 2 out of 3 of the dads aren't there. They're near divorce or breaking up. Donna is dead. Like, at least Tanya and Rosie are shooting this shit.
I want a Tanya and Rosie spin-off.
You're right. If it was just about them, and
I'd
like
be
Donna
so into that.
Like Donna was somewhere else, like alive, I'd be like, okay, fine.
I would literally.
Like, if Meryl's not gonna be in it anyway, let's just write her off doing something. Her and Sam can go on vacay.
Yeah.
Let's rewrite the second one.
Sam needed to come and dance.
He needed to wheeze going up the mountain.
He needed to lose his breath, and he needed to see his boys.
Yeah, his fucking boys.
Doing the Titanic pose.
That will scream I scrumped.
That's my favorite thing ever.
Hand to them.
That added 10 years to my life.
It's insane because what? Why are they looking at each other like that?
No, they have a lot of teases. And like, it's a whole triangle. I can see Rosie and him, like I see the build up there.
Yeah, but then because to me that makes perfect sense if you're gonna have Donna pick Sam. Yeah, the other two should be together.
They should just and one's gay, so
So, yeah.
Confirmed.
Canon.
And they're doing the Titanic pose. What else do you want me to say about that?
Right. That was insane.
And the boat scene. I don't know everything about it.
Yeah. Like, come on now.
Come on now. Get in.
Yeah. Live a little.
They're all their dads.
Do it know what
I think they're all gonna be together now that Donna's gone.
Yeah, he's like,
they got Donna out of the way.
Actually,
together.
That's the only thing that I could really actually stomach is if she's dead, that just leaves more room for them.
Dancing queen.
Menage a trois, and it's the three dads. That's
them.
crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. I was just like, this whole movie, like, sad. And, like, when you think of Mamma Mia, it's a party. And I'm, like, watching this movie on the verge of tears. And, like, that's not what I want out of Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia. Here
like, I like a movie with some angst, but, like,
a little
you watch the first one, and it's lit as hell.
Lit as hell.
And then I'm, like, wiping tears every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So sad. That's my gripe. Like, I'm not here to say it's a bad movie at all. Like, it's a good movie. But it's just like, why?
It's sad.
Like, why is she dead?
They said.
And why is there a screenshot of Meryl Streep from the first movie framed on the wall? Who took that?
Meryl Streep couldn't even come to do
one extra photo. Like, there is a photo of her. Like, I think it's this photo.
She didn't have time for that.
Wait, I think it's that photo.
Yeah.
They use it for the poster and a photograph on the wall.
She's a ghoul.
But then they use one picture that's from the first movie. That's my pet peeve, if I haven't made that clear on this podcast, is when you see a photo of someone in a movie or show, but it's like a screenshot from a different episode that no one logically could have taken. Like, you get caller ID and it's a screenshot from 2 episodes ago. Lazy, sloppy. It's like, these actors are here all the time. Take a selfie.
I blame Meryl Streep.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
No, they could have taken a picture of her when she was filming the last part.
Yeah, so easily. In an iPhone photo.
Yeah.
Well, actually, let's also talk about the timeline.
Actually, the 4K.
Yeah, let's talk about that and the timeline. I said, first of all, when fucking Pierce Brosnan is opening these, like, record-looking, vinyl-looking photos.
That's old Pappy.
Of Lily James in 1979. They're 4K-ass photos.
You gotta see her.
That is not the quality of those photos, I know it.
That's Mamma Mia universe, baby.
I said, how does Pierce Brosnan have a 4K photo of Lily James from 1979?
That's Howard Pierce.
That's Howard Pierce. That's Bond, James Bond, baby.
That's just Bond, James Bond.
That's Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce, baby. They couldn't get a worse quality photo of Lily James. She slayed too hard.
You're right. That's just Lily. That's just Lily James. She just can do that.
She naturally is 4K.
That's so funny. What else can I say? Okay, so I was like sitting here for half the movie trying to do math because they're like 1979, and then as we know, how old are you? 20. So I was like, okay, the movie came out in 2008, but this is 1979. So you're telling me that would make her 30. So that's false. So then the first movie takes place in like 2000. So that would just have the movie taking place in 2000. I don't think it's a continuity error. I think it just is saying that the movie takes place in like 2000 or 1999. The first movie.
Oh, okay.
Unless there are continuity errors with the technology they were showcasing in 2008.
They were just like, yeah.
But then they're like, okay, in Mamma Mia, here we go again. They're like, Donna passed away a year ago. And the movie came out 10 years later. So I'm like, okay, she lived 10 years. But then Julia was like, no, she lived 5 years. So I'm like, you're telling me that now Amanda Seyfried's playing a 25-year-old? And like, sure, she can pull it off. But I was like, what?
Yeah.
And why couldn't you just say 10 years? Because then it means Donna had 5 extra years.
Sophie was 20 and she said, let's go.
I was just like, what is the timeline here?
Yeah, what's going on?
And then this is a continuity error.
Eras.
When in the first one, Harry has the guitar and she's like, that's my mom's guitar. And she's like, I bought it for her. When did that happen? And here we go again.
When did that happen?
I'm so sorry.
Where is it?
And also when they show all of them their old outfits, that's not what they look like. And you know what? They look better in the sequel.
No, I know. I'm glad
they rewrote history.
I'm really happy they did that.
But some of it I was like, if I'm watching these back to back and I'm seeing all these errors, what was that about?
I said, oh well. I said, sure, Rosie and Tanya's hair is exactly the same.
No, that seems right.
But I think that slays.
Yeah, I'm not complaining about that.
And I'm really glad they didn't look how they looked in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
The Harry and everything.
I think they could have looked really good.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm just here to be a Mamma Mia. Here we go again, hater.
I know. I'm getting hate.
No, I've literally said it's a good movie. They just shouldn't have killed her off, and I feel like I'm right.
I agree. They shouldn't have killed her off. But you know what? They did.
They didn't. I cried.
And they did.
And I'm sad.
And they did.
And my feelings are valid.
And my feelings are valid. Okay. Well, let's talk about the good parts.
Where?
I'm sorry. Where?
No.
And we didn't talk about the first movie.
I know, because I really just couldn't wait.
I had to get my rage out. Yeah. Well, what should we talk about the first movie?
What do you want to talk about?
Ignore the second movie for a moment.
We start fighting.
I know. I'm like, hold on.
I'm not here to fight. I've said everything that is fact.
Factual. Yeah, that's what all the Letterboxd comments were. They're like, you know what? There's a lot of flaws. You know what? It wasn't still fun.
Yeah.
The singing.
That's my thing. Is like, I want to have fun.
Cher
I don't want to
coming
cry. Mamma Mia is not about crying. It's about singing ABBA.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't do that for you. Maybe they'll do it in the third movie.
They have to bring her back.
They have to bring her back. They're gonna run out of ABBA songs.
Yeah.
They need to make. I was looking at like every ABBA song, and I was like,
They
and
did that.
They
They
did
did that.
make more for the movie. Like,
Oh, slay.
two of the members from the band, I guess.
Yeah, the ones that
Like,
cameo.
made new ones. I'm not sure which ones, because I know ABBA from Mamma Mia. I gotta be honest. Yeah, but slay, Mama. Yeah, but the Mamma Mia one was Coco Melon.
Yeah.
It's like bright colors.
Yeah, that's what I
fun
want.
Music. We need a Mamma Mia 2 to be Coco Melon.
Yeah.
Now they're like, we need to do emotional
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like, I knew that going into it. I knew that bitch was dead, and I was like, still like, what the fuck?
I know. I'm like, I need to watch the trailer. I'm like, did they tell you that? I can't remember, honestly.
Yeah.
I can't believe it was in 2018.
I think what
I'm like,
shook
when
me the
did I
most
see it?
was I knew that Meryl was in it, and I knew she wasn't in it for long, but the fact that, like, she's only in the last 2 seconds, and honestly, so is Cher.
No, Cher showing up for literally sitting. I remember being in the movie and laughing because, like, huh? Like, I knew Cher was going to be in it, but she shows up 20 minutes, like, with 20 minutes left, and then sings to Fernando, and you barely know who Fernando is. But
Yeah,
you know he's there.
He looked good.
He's there to
truly
be the long lost lover.
He was truly just there to be Fernando.
He's just there to serve cunt.
Yeah.
And be Fernando.
And I ate that part up. No notes about
to
that.
let Cher sing.
Yeah.
Fernando.
No flaws
she
about
slayed
that.
It, and she looked good doing it.
I can't believe Cher outlived her though.
I know.
Sorry, I'm stop talking about her being dead.
Cher outlived her.
All my feelings
Cher
come from
doesn't
love
age.
of her. Like, it's all love, because I'm just so sad that she's dead.
Donna.
And let's also unpack the fact that I said goodbye to my mom the morning of.
Yeah, those are the movies we watched after.
Yeah, so stop killing moms.
But honestly, slipping through my finger in the
that
first
fucked
movie,
me up
that's
too.
fucked up too. Like,
But it's
I love
lovely.
that scene, but it's like so sad. And then
But it's beautiful.
But it's beautiful. But damn, Ma. But damn, literally, Mamma Mia. And they don't tell you how she died.
Which makes me think, did she?
Which leaves room
Yeah.
for her not to be dead. Because they gave
100%.
no reasoning.
Yeah, they're like mysterious
We're
disappearance.
like, we need
Sea.
to leave this open because we know Meryl will come back to us.
Exactly. They're like, wait a minute.
No, wait a minute, we're on to something.
And it was just Amanda Seyfried hallucinating, not the ghost of her.
We know this whole cast will come back because they all get to be drunk in paradise for the whole
Exactly.
filming of the movie.
Exactly. And so what? They're like, oh, we were so drunk we didn't even realize she wasn't dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just like...
Like, let's fucking go. Put me in the writer's room.
The energy of Dancing Queen in the second movie is just so funny. Like, her being dead,
The
but
girl
then,
with-
like, just, like, they're having, like, the best time
They
of
had like
their
a fucking
life.
tsunami, and they're like, woo!
They're like,
And they're doing
Yes!
Titanic. That's the most insane thing in
That's
Bill and
true, like,
Harry.
ignore all your problems. Just
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah.
Just-
And then Sky's there.
the sky shows up.
Thank God. And he's like, Cher's here.
I invited Cher.
Yeah.
Did he? Yeah. He's like, oh, you don't like surprises?
Okay, like you said, what from the first movie can we say?
The Dancing Queen, the first Dancing Queen scene was feminism at its finest.
Yeah.
And I like the one lady being in it again.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Them.
Mm-hmm.
And then again with I keep going back to the second movie, but the second movie just with the Fisher, like, I don't know. Like, I know he was in the first movie, but like just the, aw, that's a freaking family. The Fishermen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first movie.
I don't have any notes from the first
priest.
movie. The priest!
Obsessed.
The priest was acting all the way down.
Acting, he took his time. Anytime he's in the back, they're saying the most, like, non-Christian things.
Yeah.
He's like,
I've not slept with a million men. He was like, and then they were like, we're not getting married. But we're getting married.
He was like,
he's us.
He's like, he was eating the tea up. He was secretly.
Me watching Mamma Mia 1. So
and
funny.
I didn't check if he was the second, if he was the same priest.
The guy at the baptism.
Funny.
I would hope, but
yeah, because he was.
I don't know. I feel like all the musical numbers in the first movie like really slap. Like Mamma Mia in the first one, like Mamma Mia in the second one had more like sense to it in a way where it was like, well, I guess it like reflects on the events of the prequel. If that makes sense. Because in the moment she's like sad. She's like, I've been cheated. She just found out Sam cheated, or was technically she was the cheatee.
She was the cheatee because he had
a fiance.
A fiance at home.
But like the first version of it in the first movie is so fun. Like when it shows the flashes of them in their old outfits, even though they don't stick to the outfits.
Yeah.
I just think that's so good. And she's like poking her head out.
Poking her head out.
That's so fun. That was so funny. And she's freaking out, and she's like almost falling off the roof. That's probably how she died. I'm singing and falling off a roof.
I like how it happened immediately after she like right after Sophie left.
She's like, don't tell her.
Immediately stumbled upon
Yeah,
her.
so good.
And they were all down to just stay in that room.
Yeah, and they were like, she was like, please don't tell anything. And they're like, of course, sweetie. And they're like, they didn't even know that's their joint daughter. They're like, we'll do anything for you, Sophie.
I know, they dropped everything and they do everything for Sophie immediately.
We love that. Oh, I could cry. I want to speak more on the dads, but I'm saving something.
Okay.
Anyway, so I think that, like you said, Dancing Queens, fire.
Oh, just every musical number in the first one is just so iconic.
Lay all your love on me.
I was literally like I've seen the movie 100 times, but every time I'm like,
don't go tracing your emotions.
And then like,
so good. That's scary.
That's scary, but also so good.
I have to love it. Wait, what's the situation when they sing Voulez-Vous?
Oh, that is my favorite scene of the whole franchise. Like the what's it called?
Oh yes.
And it's
when
just like so
all
chaotic
behind them. Yes. I was like, I know I'm blocking something out because it's so good.
That was cinema.
Like, you're right. That is the best scene.
All saying like, I'm your dad.
And I'll walk you down the aisle.
I'll watch it. Yeah.
Our little secret.
And then like she's like she's freaking out and she faints.
How old are you?
And then 20.
That's my specifically favorite scene.
And Voulez-Vous comes on and people are climbing down the ceiling. They're hanging down the ceiling. And they're all like circling around like they're in a cult. I don't know.
Love that
on. Scene. And then Donna's trying to ignore Sam Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, and she's like dancing with him. She's worried about Sophie. I'm like, this is cinnamon.
Oh, that's loud.
This is cinnamon.
This is cinnamon.
This is all the music.
I love it.
Yeah, I've already said it, but I need Tanya and everything that Tanya and Rosie said in both movies.
Yeah.
So funny.
They like scene stealers.
So funny. Yeah.
So funny. Love them. Finding out, I was like staring at her. I'm like, I know this woman. Because obviously Christine Baranski plays Tanya, and she's an icon. Like I've seen her in a million things. But I was like, I know Rosie too, and I look her up. I'm just dumb. Fucking Julie Walters, fucking Molly Weasley.
I didn't realize that either.
Iconic. And the fact that they said that she has like retired from acting pretty much, but would come back for Mamma Mia 3. It's the only movie she'd do. Like, fuck yeah! That's my daughter, you
That's
bitch.
the power she's coming out of.
Love her.
That's so funny.
Obsessed. They're just so good and they're so funny.
Even like the younger version of them when
so good.
Like she's like ha ha ha, and then she comes out and she's like
so so funny. And then all she was doing is they're eating cake. Every time they say, okay, but now where's the cake?
Okay, where's the cake?
So funny. I like that they made the Rosie and Bill thing kind of a through line.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just something that kind of happened when they were adults.
And I like that they showed that what's his name? You just said his
Bill?
name. Bill is like a player, like kind of like more of a playboy, and like then you see his like progression of wanting a family, and like I don't know, I thought that was sweet with Rosie and him, like because she was like all like kind of standoffish with it, but it was a line through the movie, but I still want him with Harry, so I don't know about that.
They could just be together.
I think everyone should
they're just a family.
Live on that island forever.
Yeah, and who knows what happens some nights and other nights.
Who cares?
Who gives a shit? Yeah, I liked that, and I thought they were probably like all of the older and younger version casting was so good, especially like even like the through line of like Lily James looks like Amanda Seyfried too. It just like all made sense, but I feel like the younger Rosie and Tanya were the best.
Yes. Like even not just the hair, their faces and like the portrayal, like the acting was just so good, and they sounded exactly like them. Like
flawless.
I was shook at this.
So good. Love it. No notes.
I was gonna say something about younger. I wanted more younger Harry.
Yeah,
so early.
That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that they didn't have like the guitar, like it was like interesting the way that felt like so small.
I'm like,
when obviously like
time get cut out because it felt like they had, like something for the other two, and I know they played a bigger part.
I thought they all were in Greece at some point, and he wasn't.
So I was like, where is he? I was like, I forgot if he showed up or not, so I was kind of like waiting for it, but he doesn't.
No.
And I love young Harry.
And like, I feel like he was like so much further removed from the other relationships where it's like, who knocked her up?
Yeah, who knocked her up? Wait, City, someone tell us.
Wait, can we talk about that now? That's what I've been waiting for. Do you have an idea of like who the father is?
I kind of feel like it's Bill.
That's who I think too.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I was like, I didn't want to say anything because I was like, this is a better conversation to have on the podcast.
Yeah.
But watching Here We Go Again, and like when they finally get together, I wanted to be like, knock her up, Bill!
Yeah. I'm like, where is it? Knock her up, Bill.
Because in my head, I wrote Bill is the dad.
Yeah.
Sam is like her love. And Harry's just gay.
Harry's just gay and there for a good time. You need a gay dad.
But this is what I was waiting to say. Like, this is what I was really struggling with last night. Is because if like Sam is her true love, and if Harry's gay, it's not like he needs to be with Donna. Yeah. But it's just like if you have these three, and like even if they don't know it, it's like Bill is her like actual dad, and Sam is like Donna's true love. And then I'm like, but Harry's the one who's like, I've always wanted a daughter. And I'm like,
I know, and that's why they all are her.
Well, yeah, but that's why it crushes me that like he's the one that seems to want it the most, and he's the furthest away.
He's not real.
Even though they all are equally.
Yeah.
But every time he would make a comment, or he was like, "She's the best thing in my life. Like she's the most important thing in my life," and I'm like, "Stop it!"
I like how with the younger Harry, he had like had sex, and then he had sex with, and it kind of just like in that he's like, you were my first love. Or my first, like...
The first woman I ever loved.
Woman I loved and the last. Mm-hmm. I just like it. And he just wanted to have... They all wanted a family and so... Oh.
Yeah.
And
just
I like
Colin
in the
Firth.
second movie, them both leaving their, like...
Yeah.
Big, like, things.
It shook me to my core when Stellan Skarsgård was in those prosthetics. I was like, why are they doing this?
I forgot about
But even now that we know it's his brother, I was like, why are they doing this? It's so
they had
cool.
to show it was totally a different.
I guess they had to be like make everyone go whoa.
Whoa, who is it? What happened?
Like what happened to him? Oh, no.
And then he's in the car. At first I was like, huh? But then I remember talking. I was like literally like, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, that was so cute. And them doing everything they can, and then that sub story about them in the past having helped that guy get to his girl, and then they all helped them get to the island in the future. Wow.
This movie makes me want 3 dads.
Me too.
But specifically them.
Yeah, and I'm also like, but they're kind of dilfs. Like, Pierce Brosnan makes me twirl my hair.
I love
and kick my feet, and so does Colin Firth, and Bill Skarsgård, that's Bootstrap Bill.
Wait, younger Bill being, Buccaneer.
Our Buccaneers boy!
Buccaneer boy.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this?
We gotta keep all of our people employed. He's employed, but when's the Buccaneers coming back? And we lost My Lady Jane for King Seymour.
I know. We're on lookout for who's getting
We're like, ha!
who's employed.
I know.
No, but hold on.
Yeah, why are they looking at each other like that in the poster?
Wait, Rosie in the middle just smiling's kind of cracking me up, though.
That's crazy. So for anyone listening, why are Bill and Harry looking at each other in the poster with Rosie just innocently in the back, having no idea?
Just staring off like...
Being bamboozled. Being cuckolded. Uh-oh, you made the wrong sucker a cuckold.
That's literally Seymour. Okay, hold on. That's funny. God bless.
Wait, I just have so many emotions. I can't stop thinking about Harry being like, she's the most important thing to me.
Yeah.
But Bill and Sam are her real dads.
But Bill and Sam are...
That's why you're not supposed to know, because you don't want anyone to be left out. But, like, in my heart, that's how it is.
Like, you want to know, but, like, I get why they don't.
Yeah. Amanda Seyfried was like, I think I know, but she won't say. Or, like, she has her own theory. Like, she has a theory, but she won't say her theory. Like, bitch, tell us. Yeah. When the third one comes out, tell us. And people are like, if they tell you who it is, it like undermines the whole point. And I'm like, but someone should be like,
someone should slide the answer in.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll tell you in 3.
I know, but like, should they?
Should they? Then they'll ruin it. And Harry will be like this.
I'll kill myself.
When Harry didn't
sorry. I'm so sorry.
When Harry didn't make it on the boat.
I was he fell down.
I love Harry.
But also, no, when he fell because he was attached to that chair.
Oh, yeah.
And this guy's like, hey, those weren't bitches.
He fell. Hey.
We have to do the Kingsman movies. For Colin Firth. Well, there's 2 of, like, the main Kingsmen, and those slap, but they did make a prequel, so technically 3.
So technically 3.
But we can just, like, skim through that one and only talk about the 2.
And only talk about Colin Firth.
And only talk about Colin Firth, and I'm dead ass. See, there's a crazy scene in those movies of Colin Firth, and if you know, you know, and it slays. And then, you know who else happens to be there in the second one?
Yeah, I know.
Pedro Pascal.
That seems sus.
You know.
Pedro Pascal. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I digress.
Anywho.
Knock her up, Bill!
Knock her up, Bill.
Anything else we want to say
the boat.
Before we get to highs and lows?
Voulez-vous?
That
is... I think I'm good.
Okay. Time for epic highs and lows. Lows. Favorite character?
I said, well, all of them because they're my family.
Yeah, I could be here all day.
Donna, Tanya, and Harry.
I said Sophie. This is what I wrote in order. Sophie, Dads, Tanya.
Yes.
And then, like, obviously everyone else.
Literally
like, putting the dads, I feel like shouldn't count.
Yeah. That 3, all 3, you got dads. All 3 of them?
Yeah, but they're one unit.
I just put my fave.
When they're like, Sophie finds out she's pregnant, but like somehow everyone knows, and she's like, well, I only told you, and she's like,
and they're all like,
who told? And she's like, and I only told Sam because he's my stepdad.
Yeah, because he's my stepdad.
And he's like, well, then I told Bill because he's my best friend. And then he's like, well, I told Harry because he needed to know. And he's like, and I told many people.
I love Harry.
Colin Firth!
I told many people.
So good.
Real.
Grandma, you weren't invited. That's the best kind
of party.
That's the best
kind of party. That's the funniest thing.
I've been cheated by you. Like, when she starts singing that. I told many people, and the honey, that's the best kind of party. Like, those are the 3 things I remember from, like, trailers and stuff. I was like, I remember this, but I hadn't even seen the movie.
I've been cheated.
Least favorite character?
I don't know.
I wrote whoever decided to kill Donna.
Okay. I knew. I was like, Becky's gonna say that.
Whoever murdered Donna.
Whoever murdered.
Whoever kidnapped Donna her and faked her death.
I think the next one should be a murder mystery.
It should be Knives Out.
Yeah.
And Daniel Craig. Wait, guys!
We're on to something.
I don't think everyone is realizing this. They just finished finishing Knives Out 3, and then... So, I guess we didn't even say, we're doing this podcast because there's going to be a third one, so we're prepping. So, no, we haven't broken our rule. To this day, we have not broken our rule.
We never break the rule.
We only do series, and Mamma Mia is officially a series. And they said it's always meant to be a trilogy, so boom, we're preparing.
Yeah.
End of summer blowout. I lost my train of thought. But, okay, so they just finished filming Knives Out 3, and they're about to film Mamma Mia 3. Why not combine Knives Out 4 with Mamma Mia 3?
I think they should. I think that's the only way.
Like, I'm so dead ass. And, like, Daniel Craig and Pierce Brosnan, James Bond versus James Bond. He's like, you did it. However, how does he sound? He has a really weird southern accent.
Oh, yeah. I can't even do that.
It all connects because also Benoit Blanc's fucking husband or partner is Hugh Grant.
Okay.
And Hugh Grant knows Colin Firth, Bridget Jones.
It all connects.
It all connects.
It all connects. I think, that's it. I think we should put us in the room.
We have nothing but good ideas. I hate to say it. Nothing but flawless ideas.
No one's going to do the right thing.
Favorite moments. I feel like everything we've talked about.
Literally everything.
You said voulez-vous.
I said, first thing I wrote was voulez-vous.
And then I truly think how old are you?
20!
Ah! As part of voulez-vous. Yeah. So all of it's so good.
That scene is hype. Or even when they're doing, like, just the whole, like, gimme. And then
that's good.
Yeah.
Just
that whole segment.
I like
so good.
Mamma Mia in the first one.
Yes. I like both of the dancing queens. Yeah. Iconic.
Lay All Your Love on Me. Iconic.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic.
I'll say it. Iconic.
Iconic. I'll literally say it. Iconic.
I'll say it if no one else is.
I'm literally. I love the Waterloo with young Harry. I love that scene. That got me hyped.
Yeah.
I like the end credit scenes where they're all in their
matching. And like they always have
all of them.
In the first one of the ABBA, or maybe both of them, were in the ABBA members that are in it, and then they had cameos from them in the second one too. One of them was one of the chancellors, and one of them played the piano in the Waterloo scene.
Yes, when Lily and Amanda are together for 1 second, changed my life.
Yeah, and then they show everyone with their other selves.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm going to jump.
This is what
the whole movie, I was like, I'm going to do something drastic.
And the whole movie, Megan's like, I'm gonna.
And like that's my thesis statement is that like Mamma Mia should make me want to do something drastic.
I'm gonna do something drastic.
I was like, who wrote this?
It's Mamma Mia.
Who did this? I just want to talk.
I did.
Oh. Least favorite character, Brie.
I wrote Sharon.
Least favorite, or did you have any other favorites?
I just said Cher's Lang, of course.
You're right. Oh yeah, her at the baptism, serving cunt at a baptism, never been done before. Then making them walk up that giant mountain for the wedding and the baptism.
Honestly, iconic. You always have to walk up that huge.
Yeah.
I'm having my wedding there, so Megan's gonna start walking.
I said I'll start walking now. Bree's not even anywhere near getting there.
Not even.
But I'm gonna have to start working now.
You're gonna have to start going now. It may take 15 years.
Yeah.
Least favorite, Dead Donna.
Yeah.
And I only wrote 2 things. Dead Donna and sad young Harry.
Yeah, anytime anyone's sad. That's
I don't know why young Harry was getting me.
Yeah, I don't like when people are fighting. I don't like when people are sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most unseriesous something can be, would you rate it?
6.
I'm thinking 7.
Okay, I'll say 7. I go
Just
to
because
7.
I feel like it's very lighthearted until she's dead. Like, I feel like it could go higher if she wasn't dead.
Yeah.
If you average them out.
Fernando singing right when Cher says Fernando. I gotta go rewatch this. It's so funny. It's so like, what's happening?
Yeah.
But it's art. Yeah, she's dead. It's like kind of heavy, like it's like daddy issues, kind of a little bit of mommy issues, like her relationship with her mom, like her mom being so different from what she wanted in the first movie.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
I would agree on a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then would you recommend this?
Yes.
Yeah, if you haven't seen this, then like, what are you doing?
What the hell are you doing?
Everyone should watch it at least once.
Cheated by you. You should watch them. Well, if you're here, you probably already have. But you should watch them and gear up.
Whatever that comes out.
Which is the Knives Out.
The Knives Out crossover event. That would be so good. I hate to say it. It's like them singing Mamma Mia songs, but like it's Knives Out. or like singing ABBA songs.
Just,
I think we're on to
we're onto
something
something.
huge.
I'll tell 'em.
Huge. Is it time for game
Should I
time
get our-
with Megan and Bree, featuring Julia. I'm so Julia.
I'm so Julia. Yeah.
I think Julia's gonna sing us, let's say, 5 Mamma Mia songs, and whoever can get more of them faster
I can't wait.
wins. I'm just scared.
I think it's gonna be funny.
And that will conclude one of our last summer episodes.
Yeah. And then it's Emily Henry.
Emily
Not
Henry
ready.
to end a big summer blowout.
Fall. I hear someone coming.
Yay, Julia's here. Okay, thank you for coming, Julia.
Yay! Okay, I didn't prepare anything.
That's okay.
You know what? Okay.
Okay, I'm scared.
Okay, ready? This is the first one. Are you ready?
Yeah, so it's just whoever says it first. Or do you
are we
want us to
gonna do a
buzz?
noise?
I don't know.
I think we should
say.
say it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the most chaotic.
Ready?
I'm so scared.
Ting, 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 ting.
Those bells.
Cat version.
Okay, sorry.
That's really funny. I was like, are we doing this?
Glee Cat version.
That was really funny, though.
Specifically.
Okay, I have to look at the lyrics.
We got the person with the best.
No, that's the best.
I don't know the word. I only know the chorus.
I know, and then those are the bills.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. So scared.
It's not. It's the chorus.
Okay.
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 Slipping through my.
I was literally shocked. I was literally like this. Slipping through my fingers all the time.
I love that you also looked that up.
This is my favorite game yet.
This is so good.
Okay.
Okay,
I was too stunned to speak. Slipping through my fingers.
I only know the chorus.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start from the top on this one.
Okay.
If you change your mind, I'm the first in line.
Take a chance on me.
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Thank God I didn't know.
I was like, hold on.
That was
I didn't know
good.
the beat of the next line.
That's so real.
Stop
You
me
need
when
a
you
beat.
did.
I just like run through the song in my head.
You're like, thank God I got stopped.
Okay.
I'm so tempted to start singing because that's all that's in my head right now, but that
I
defeats the
know.
game.
Okay. This is my favorite one.
Ooh.
Don't go away.
Lay all your love on me!
I'm forgetting the names.
Unless I sing the
I just want to sing it.
Okay, ready? This is the last one.
Oh,
It's 5, right?
that was 3.
That was?
Yeah, because one of them was Bills. One of them was Gleecast version of Destiny's Child, but...
Okay, go. Alright.
So
Ready?
Julia.
Super Trooper, like we're gonna find you.
Just doing the fucking title kills me.
That's how that song starts.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I think it'd be fun to play these out loud, but we don't want to get copyrighted.
Okay. Oh,
I have to listen to it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Royalty-free version
I have
is
to go watch
Julia.
one.
Okay, last one.
This is the last one. Here we go. Mama.
Mia! I almost said it before you did. I was like, I'm not gonna be that guy.
Here we go again.
I've been cheated by you. I have this distinct memory. Do you remember like day 2 in Roscoe? So we must have watched Mamma Mia sophomore year. Not Roscoe. Dwight. You were playing Wii Bowling.
Yes.
And you point to Emily and you went, I've been cheated by you! And Emily was like there for 2 seconds. Me.
The chaos of this.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Thank you so
Talented.
much, Julia.
That's why they keep me around to come on standby to do the Mamma Mia segment. And this is the last one, Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
I could have started the job that one was funnier.
No, you're right. You're right.
Buddy.
I'm with you. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed our Mamma Mia pod before Mamma Mia 3. That might come out in 3 years, but we're ready.
3 years.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That was just me.
Okay.
They haven't done anything
It probably
yet.
will be 3 years.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
But we're ready.
But we're ready. We're here.
And next week we're doing the Emily Henry Smackdown to wrap up the summer. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, how old are you?